You are a liar. You said you couldn't even see the people up here. That's a load of shit. I can see all of them. Staring at me.
Yay!
Are you videotaping?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
No. So I've actually never done stand-up. So this is my first time. So welcome.
Yeah.
And I chose to do it here at the Mercury Cafe. It's lovely. This is great. Look at these. What is that? I kind of want to like hop up here and be all like, "Hey guys, I'm ready to do my set."
Do it.
No, how funny is this thing? So my sister, I went home. I'm from Michigan, and my whole entire life, my sister stole all of my clothes. And I went home. My sister was like, "I got a bag of clothes for you," and she gives me this. I don't like it, but I'm wearing it, right? And then I noticed the zippers go all the way up. How weird is that? So I'm going to show you how that looks. I'm just going to do stand up without arms. So you guys can handle it?
That's so weird.
I should have worn this for Halloween and gone as a pillowcase. I might need some help. Anyway, so you kind of get the point. It's weird, right? That was some jokes. No, so really, I have really no. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do this. It scratches you too, and then you like zip your skin up in it. I'm like, thanks a lot, sister. So I don't write jokes. I just don't. I don't understand how to do it. People have explained it to me before. You know, you've got like the build up, and then you get the punchline, and then everyone laughs, and you pause. Because when people laugh, you want to pause and let them laugh, and then you tell the next joke. I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna tell a story. So Miss Emily here has. Sorry, I just got down a little too far. Emily's been like, come to the Mercury Cafe, do some stand-up. And I'm like, yeah. And I make up an excuse. And tonight I ran out of excuses.
Yeah.
And I almost threw up before I came up here. It's the anticipation. It's so weird, you guys. Like, when I get up here, I'm fine. Before that, I'm like, and I feel like I'm going to pee my pants every 2 seconds.
Do it.
So anyways, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about when I get up here. I'm totally improvising this whole thing. And I was like, I'm going to tell a story. Because I've heard that comedy comes from a dark place. Comes from angst and just bad experiences that you've had in your life. So I've been pondering this afternoon about some bad times I've had in my life and what I would like to share with you. And it brought me to college. Which I kind of like black out of my memory, and then these random like stories come back. That and the memory of gaining 20 pounds. Oh. But anyways, Michigan State. I went to Michigan State. Whoop whoop. Go away. No. No one's from Michigan here. Michigan State was playing Michigan today, so of course I was getting like multiple text messages and phone calls. Like, oh, whatever. And like someone sent me a picture of the Spartan mascot getting a blowjob from a young girl, which is pretty funny. I hope you guys like vulgarity because the story I'm going to tell is about my sorority. The sorority I was in. Because yes, it was a dark time in my life. And I stayed in the sorority to mostly probably gain experience to tell this later on. Because it was super entertaining. But so I need to give you a little bit of background about the story so you understand when I do get to the punchline, if there is one in the story.
Yeah.
So basically, in any sorority, you have a Sunday night meeting. And so imagine like 100 girls in a basement, probably like the size of this room, this lovely room, with all the lights. We didn't have cool Christmas lights like this, but so like 100 girls down there. And this Sunday happened to be after what we called a date party. A date party! Oh my god! So, the sorority would have a date party with a fraternity. I'm not really this girl. I'm just good at imitating it. So, what we did for our date party, I can't remember, but I think we took a Greyhound bus down to Tiger Stadium and got shitty drunk. I hope the kids next year do not hear this, because I saw a bunch of kids at the table when I walked in, and I was like, oh boy. Earmuffs. Earmuffs, everybody. Can you hear me over there? Earmuffs. Okay. So, anyways, we're sitting there. The board members are all up here. Imagine you guys are my sorority sisters. I'm not going to say the sorority name because that would not be cool, but AOT, snaps, yeah. So the board members are all up here. You know, the treasurer is talking about the, finances. And the president's like, great, yeah, woohoo, wonderful, love you girls. And then there's this one girl, I don't know why it's called PACE in my sorority. I have no idea what that stands for. I should, but I don't. And so she was the PACE officer. Basically, you just want to make sure you're respectful and you're representing the whole house, okay? So, like, when you wear a Kappa Delta... Oh. Oops. Well, I said it now. When you wear a Kappa Delta shirt out on campus and you haven't showered, you're representing our whole house. So don't wear Kappa Delta stuff if you don't look good, okay? Like, that's her job. You can see why I stayed in it for 4 years. I was like, this is amazing. And I got kicked out of meetings a lot. I am digressing completely. Basically, they're like, Emily has something really important to say. And we have this house mom, Teresa, who's this big, fat, like, Greek and Italian lady. So you can just imagine why I gained 20 pounds, right? Yeah. Cool. So she was talking about Teresa. She's like, Emily has something to say that's very important that happened after date party. And Teresa's very upset. So you all need to listen. And there were no boys allowed in the sorority house, right? Because college girls don't have sex. So they were allowed on the first level, not upstairs. They couldn't sleep over. And they especially were not allowed in the snack room. We had this amazing snack room in the basement. Everyone knew about it on campus. That's why, like, half the girls in our house joined our house because they were like, snack room, yeah. So, like, everyone just comes home from the bars or drunk. They go down in the snack room. It's stocked with, like, bean dip and juice and whatever you eat in college. So boys are not allowed down there. Okay, they're not. And so Emily, mind you, everyone's sitting down. Emily's sitting down, and she pops up, and she's like, oh, my God. And she's the worst sorority girl ever. She just goes, and she looks at the board members, she looks out at us, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, what happened after this date party? She just goes, I have to sit down for this, because she used her arms, and it's hilarious. I don't even know how to say this, you guys. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even think I can say this. I don't know. But it happened after. And she like looks at the board members and they're like, "Go." Somebody shit in the sink. And she sits down, and we're all like, "Woo!" Turns out some asshole frat guy decides to come back to the sorority house after date party and leave us a little present in our utility sink in the snack room. So everybody's all pissed off, and here I am just like, that's awesome. And then we blamed our friend Julie. And every time something went wrong at the sorority house, we'd just be like, did Bridgman shit in the sink again? Bridgman, really? You can hold it? Ugh. So yeah, that was my story. That's a dark time. I mean, you can see, right?
Yeah.
Dark time in my life. So yeah, maybe if you guys come back to another Mercury Cafe comedy night, I will be back here with actual jokes. Maybe. Either way, I'm